Overlooking the Law of Denirinth, US and Iran conflict, and how conflict prevention protocols are ignored. Are wars truly unavoidable, or do nations walk into them, step by step? What if many global conflicts are not born from necessity, but from abandoning the straight path? What if war begins, the moment diplomacy is replaced by ego, verification is replaced by assumptions,
and prevention is replaced by retaliation?
Today, we will analyze one of the world's most dangerous geopolitical tensions, the US-Iran conflict.
but not through propaganda, not through slogans, through a new law. The Law of Denirinth. A law that suggests the moment individuals or nations leave the shortest truthful path, they enter a labyrinth.
A labyrinth of false victories, fear, revenge, and chaos. So the real question is,
Has the world ignored conflict prevention protocols and entered another war trap?
What is the Law of Denirinth, viewers? Before understanding war, we must understand the path. The Law of Denirinth is simple. Every destination has a straight path.
But when that path is abandoned due to fear, hurdles, greed, pride, or misinformation, detours begin to emerge. Those detours may appear strategic, but often become traps. In personal life, this may look like poor decisions. But in geopolitics, it can mean sanctions, proxy wars, military strikes, regional collapse. The Law of Denirinth warns us. Deviation from the straight path creates false destinations, or pseudo-destinations. For nations, false destinations can include total dominance, absolute surrender, permanent security through force.
These may sound powerful, but often lead deeper into instability. And this brings us to the US-Iran conflict.
A straight path that was available. Let's ask a critical question.
Was war the only option?
Or were there alternatives?
Historically, there were diplomatic channels, nuclear negotiations, regional mediators, back-channel communication. So why do tensions keep escalating?
Because conflict prevention protocols are often ignored. Protocol #1, early warning. When tensions rise, nations should prioritize prevention.
Protocol 2, communication. Clear dialogue prevents miscalculation. Protocol 3, verification. Facts must replace assumptions.
Protocol 4, de-escalation. Not every provocation requires maximum retaliation, but what often happens, instead.
Threats replace dialogue.
Power replaces patience. Fear replaces strategy.
And slowly, the straight path disappears.
Entering the labyrinth. Now imagine this. One side acts for security. The other responds for survival. Both believe they are justified.
But here is the danger. When both sides prioritize reaction over resolution,
They may both enter the labyrinth. This labyrinth includes sanctions, retaliation, military buildup, proxy conflict, economic disruption, global oil instability. Each move may appear rational, but together, they create a maze where every turn produces more complexity. In context of US-Iran war, and the world asks, how did we get here? The answer may be simple: abandoning the straight path early. False destinations, the greatest war trap. One of the most dangerous parts of the Law of Denirinth is the illusion of false success.
For example,
A strike may appear decisive. A sanction may appear powerful. A retaliation may appear necessary.
But if those actions increase instability, were they true victories or false destinations?
Because history shows, many wars begin with confidence and end with exhaustion. The real trap is this: when nations mistake tactical wins for strategic peace. And that is where conflict prevention protocols collapse.
How conflict prevention protocols could change everything. So what should happen instead?
The straight path. Dispute. Dialogue. Verification. Mediation. Agreement.
Not dispute, threat, strike, revenge. Here are practical protocols.
Diplomacy before force, neutral mediation, economic stabilization, regional security guarantees, clear red lines, truth over propaganda. Because peace is not weakness. Sometimes peace is the highest form of strategic intelligence. The US-Iran conflict may be one example, but this lesson applies everywhere. Families, communities, governments, civilizations, religions. When we ignore the straight path, we risk entering labyrinths. And once inside, false victories can feel like progress, while real solutions disappear. So perhaps the greatest question is not, who is stronger, but rather, who is still following the straight path? Because maybe, wars do not always begin because peace was impossible. Maybe they begin because conflict prevention protocols were ignored, and the Law of Denirinth was broken. Now tell us in the comments, which side do you believe is deviating from the Law of Denirinth? The United States, Iran, or both?
Make sure to like, share, subscribe to our channel.